Ford is calling the new Ranger the F-150 of the world. This means it wants to connect the midsize Ranger to the popular F-150 and its international heritage. In the past, the Ranger came to the US much later than other countries, making it feel outdated. But now, Ford is trying to make things better by releasing the new Ranger in the US just a couple of years after it launches globally. In this video, we'll delve into the Ford CEO reveals the huge redesign of 2024 Ford Ranger exterior and stuns the entire market. Last month, following a second quarter earnings call with reporters, Ford CEO Jim Farley discussed Ford's plans for future electrification as well as how traditional truck shoppers have nothing to worry about as far as being forced into buying an EV. Despite also selling the electric F-150 Lightning, Farley said that Ford plans to continue to push hybrid vehicles rather than making a jump towards immediate electrification. We believe demand for our internal combustion and our hybrid portfolio will be potentially longer and richer than most expected, he told reporters. We made sure Ford is profitable as we move through this ICE to EV transition. The report by the Free Press also confirmed the popularity of Ford's hybrid trucks and underscores why the brand would double down on the hybrid model, with 10% of all F-150s and 56% of all Mavericks sold being hybrid models. Many of our early assumptions regarding the 2024 Ranger's body and trim were correct. It looks pretty much the same as the global version you've been familiar with since 2021. Ford will offer the Ranger as a 4-door Super Crew with 5-foot bed for its initial release. No timeline for the Super Cab and 6-foot bed availability or ordering was given, but this fleet darling is coming. Therefore, all the details Ford's provided so far are for the Super Crew. There are no specifics for cab and bed dimensions or payload for the Super Cab just yet. 3 trim levels will be available: XL, XLT, and Lariat. The 2024 Ranger Raptor, full first-look story here, finally makes its way over to North America, but Ford treats it almost as a different truck altogether, not so much as a 4th trim level. If serious off-roading is what you're after, the Raptor will be of peak interest to you. But the standard Ranger is tough in its own right, and pulls off the look. With 2 inches of additional body and frame width, the Ranger has a tougher, more dominating look than the somewhat narrow-looking truck it replaces, and that translates to a muscular and confident stance. Plenty of design cues trickle down from the F-150, including the familiar C-clamp headlights formed around the horizontal bar, a badge of honor it gets to signify that it is built Ford tough. Combined with a sculpted hood, tighter, more chiseled square fenders, and a revised roofline, the Ranger has its own look and attitude. It isn't all form over function, though. The Ranger has uniquely styled fender vents for each trim level that exhaust air to reduce underhood temperatures. The new generation introduces Ford's interpretation of a rear step for easy bed access. Integrated into the body behind the rear wheel openings, they're wide enough for 2 feet and can support 300 pounds, a respectable number that supports a range of customers and loading scenarios. The tailgate functions as a mobile workbench with 2 clamping points and a molded-in ruler along the top edge of the tailgate where it can't be worn off, but is clearer, better defined, and more useful than the Maverick's similar flourish. The 2 inches of added width provides extra interior space, but also more bed space to accommodate that benchmark building material, a sheet of plywood. Ford leveraged the added width to provide 48.2 inches of space between squared-off wheelhouses. And with 6 tie-downs in the bed, 3 access points on each bed rail, and those 2 tailgate clamping points, the Ranger is ready to work. If you guessed that Ford would bring back the 2.3-liter EcoBoost i4 with the same 270 horsepower and 310 lb-ft of torque, well, you're right. Many people also guessed there would be no diesel option in North America, and that is also correct. However, the optional 2.7-liter twin-turbo EcoBoost V6, also found in the F-150 and Bronco, is new. It comes to the Ranger with 315 horsepower and 400 lb-ft of torque. It is available in XLT and Lariat trims with late availability, but no specific ordering or delivery details. The Raptor will get the mighty 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6 with 405 horsepower and 430 lb-ft of torque. All engines utilize a 10-speed automatic. Everyone should know by this point, but we'll confirm it anyway, there is no manual. There have been rumblings about a hybrid option, but as of publication there was no mention of one for the 2024 model year. Options for two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive are available, with an electronic locking rear differential available on any of the 3 trim levels. The standard single-range electronic shift-on-the-fly (ESF) four-wheel drive system can be upgraded to a part-time system with low range. The front and rear tracks are wider, and the rear shocks have been moved outboard of the frame, increasing their leverage, so loaded and unloaded ride quality should be improved. Not much has changed in this department, but there are some great new driver assist features. Standard bumper towing is rated at 3,500 pounds, while a Class 4 towing package allows for 7,500 pounds. Maximum payload increases slightly, comparing like configurations, from 1,770 to 1,805 pounds for the 4x2 and 1,560 to 1,711 for 4x4. The outgoing Supercab 4x2 could carry 1,905. An upgrade from the standard towing option, the advanced towing package with the class-exclusive Pro Trailer Backup Assist gives drivers a console-mounted steering dial, trailer side views, and guided directions to take the guesswork out of backing up a trailer. This is not Pro Hitch Assist as on the F-150. Ford engineers appropriately pointed out that smaller trucks typically tow smaller trailers, and they thought these aids were especially important given how much more readily short trailers can jackknife. And while you may take pride in your ability to back up a trailer, the 2024 Ranger has your back if you find yourself in a tight spot. No one on the outside needs to know you're using it, they'll just see your rig expertly piloted into place. Appropriately equipped Rangers can store up to 10 trailer profiles, measuring them automatically via camera, using included target stickers. With the free-to-use Ford Pass app and advanced towing package, Ranger owners can initiate a 5-cycle check of trailer light functions from outside the vehicle, making solo trailer hookups simpler. An available integrated trailer brake to the right of the steering column rounds out an incredibly robust suite of towing options. The 2024 Ford Ranger's redesign not only brings a fresh look but also emphasizes functionality, power, and towing capabilities, making it a strong contender in the mid-size truck market. Ford's commitment to hybrid technology ensures a broad appeal, and the Ranger's robust towing features make it a practical choice for various hauling needs. If you want to see more detail about 2024 Ford Ranger review, click this video.